2025 has become a witness to a new wave to protest echoing across Indonesia. From issues of freezing government officials' allowance to concerns about economic policies, university students and young people are once again taking to the streets as a part of social movements. However, their response to this phenomenon is no longer uniform. Instead, it reflects a complex dynamic between the idealism of the struggle and a new digital-driven pragmatism. For many students active in the movement, their role remains unchanged, to be the amplifier for the public's concerns. They feel a moral responsibility to voice the aspiration of the people who they believe are not being heard. Protests are seen as the most effective way to put direct pressure on policymakers. Issues they raise, such as transparency in governance or the rejection of new policies, show that they remain deeply sensitive to injustice and abuse of power. All students agree with the method used. There's growing concern within their own ranks about the public image of the student movements. Incidents of the clashes and unrest during some large-scale protests have created a negative perception among some members of the public and even fellow students. They believe that acts of anarchy not only harm the public but also erode the legitimacy of the entire struggle. This internal critique has sparked a conversation about seeking more creative and peaceful forms of protest. Students realize that in the digital age, street demonstrations are no longer the only way. Movements through social media, online petitions, and digital campaigns are becoming increasingly popular alternative. This shift reflects a generation's adaptations to the modern. On another front, the student movement also faced internal challenge. The phenomenon of former active, now in position of power, often leads to a sense of pessimism and questions about the integrity of the cause. Some students worry that their movement could be co-opted or exploited for specific political interests. Furthermore, the intense polarizations on social media also plays a significant role. Fierce debates about the issues underlying the protest force students to be more selective in processing information and distinguishing between facts and hoax. These situations test their ability to maintain objectivity and stay focused on the core issues. Overall, the response of young people and students to the 2025 demonstrations in Indonesia shows a clear evolution. They continue to uphold their historical role as agents of change, but with a heightened awareness of the challenges and risks involved. Their actions may not always be uniform. Some continue to take to the streets with pure idealism. Others choose a digital path, and some are more critical of destructive forms of protest. These differences do not diminish the essence of their struggle. The primary goals remain the same: to drive change, demand justice, and ensure Indonesian democracy operates in line with its core values. The response is a reflection of a generation that is critical, adaptive, and continuously seeking the most effective way to make a positive impact on the nation.